All right. Uh, there's been some NFL news, not a whole bunch of big things, but this is something I had to jump on the mic about. Tom Brady is reunited, and it feels so good with his boy Gronkowski coming out of retirement, traded to the Tampa Bay Bucks. And yeah, this is going to be interesting. So obviously, there's, the obvious talking point of Tom Brady and Gronk being reunited. But I thought what was interesting for me was the compensation because Gronk being active, whether it's Masked Singer, WWE, on Fox, whatever, obviously he's a big personality. You can tell that he's still got energy. He wants to let that out. Guys like that, unless they're seriously hurt, they end up, I wouldn't say they always end up coming back, but those are the type of guys you'd be like, okay, yeah. If JJ Watt retired right now, you're probably like, yeah, he'll probably come back. Luke Kuechly, a lot of people think he's coming back, stuff like that. So he's just a gamer. And so I'm not shocked about him coming out of retirement. Going to the Bucks, not shocked about that either. Tom is there. There's a lot of hoopla going on. I'm sure the Patriots weren't about to invest a whole lot into Gronk coming out of retirement. So the best place that he had to go was to Tampa Bay. And so all that to me, like I said, it just, that is what it is. But it's the compensation that gets me. So the Patriots sending Gronkowski in a 7th-round pick to Tampa, and they're getting back a 4th-round pick. And so some people are like, it's Gronk. It's like, but he was retired. Like, that's nice. Like, if you were like, oh, the Urlacher's back and the Bears traded him for a 6th-round pick. It's like, how could you do that to Urlacher's been retired. Now, I know that's two very different things, but he's been retired. He's been out of the game. And even when he was in a game, he has a lot of injuries. Like, yes, great player for what he's done. But to act as if his compensation was supposed to be crazy is silly. But on top of that, a 4th round, in my opinion, is crazy because you see some better players, big contracts albeit, but better players getting moved around for that or less. Whether you're talking about Abuye, Calais Campbell, people like that, and you net a 4th rounder. If you listen to my draft stuff, I tell you all the time that 4th rounds are now premium picks. Like, there was a point where it was just like, the 1st and 2nd round, 3rd round became a premium pick, but now 4th rounds are premium. There's a lot of hits happening in the 4th. Again, with more technology, more access to players, you can have hits in the 4th round, and people expect 4th round picks to give some contribution. And so that's not a slight pick. Tampa didn't make the playoffs either, so you got a decent 4th round pick. And again, it's not nuts, but for a guy that didn't play last year, that says a lot to me. That Tampa's in win now mode. Tampa is going for it. First, it was just like, okay, it's cute. Tom Brady went somewhere with some weapons. Everybody's like, they're just going to run out to the sunset. No one's thinking about them winning the Super Bowl. But now, not to say they're going to win the Super Bowl because of Gronk, but I think that they think they might have a shot at the Super Bowl. It's not just Tom Brady going out to pasture. They're looking like they're locking in. And it's always interesting. I don't know what I would do as a GM. I don't know if I ever would want to load up for 1 year, but it's interesting when these opportunities pop. Hey, Tom comes to your door, you got to answer. And then what comes with Tom? People want to come play. Gronk coming back. Okay, do I want to give up a 4th round pick for a retired tight end? Obviously. Antonio Brown, they drew the line there. But, there's going to be more opportunities coming down the pike that Tom Brady brings along. So it seems that the Bucks are ready to go for it. And then, of course, there's a talk about OJ being off on the trade block. Look, to me, I don't care about the egos. Gronk, Bray, and OJ. I'm keeping all 3. And then I'm going out there with my receivers as well. If it's a money thing, maybe, but I'm not getting rid of OJ. Now, maybe I'm just stuck in the past, and I know OJ didn't blow up the way people expected. most of these tight ends haven't blown up the way anyone expected. The only ones that have blown up are ones that people weren't expecting, like Kittle. But anyway, maybe I'm stuck in the past, but I'm not giving up on OJ. But people are talking they might do it because they got a crowded tight end room. Now, if I could flip OJ and get an O-line in exchange, okay, maybe. But other than that, I don't know. So it'll be interesting. But Gronk is going to the Bucs. I'm just happy to see him back in the NFL. And I was already excited to see Tom just with a new team. Now you're talking about Tom with 2 Pro Bowl receivers. Now you're talking about Tom with Gronk back. Hey, it's going to be a show. It's going to be a show. So go to the comment section. Let me know what you think about Gronk going to the Bucs. Share around, get the conversation started. And thank you for listening.